Cristiano Ronaldo's time on the pitch is coming to an end.
Probably no, but sometimes maybe yes.
But as a parting gift to the fans, he has trained, developed, and is ready to unleash his son, Junior. Today, we will explore Junior's training routine, his progress in football so far, and how his father is motivating him to become football's next beast. Since Junior was born, it has been Cristiano Ronaldo's dream for his son to follow in his footsteps and become a professional footballer. Little wonder he named the kid after himself. However, Ronaldo knew that to make this dream a reality, the boy needed to work hard and be motivated. So when Junior started learning how to walk, the Portuguese superstar created a training plan for his son to follow. And all forms of exercise began to surface. It got so intense that fans started raising concerns about why a young child like that should be subjected to such exercises. So when the talk was getting too much, Cristiano Ronaldo came out to say, "I want my son to be a player. I'm a footballer, and I want him to be one too. I think he has something of an athlete about him. He has athletic characteristics, but I won't force him to be a player." However, that statement wasn't entirely true, because in addition to the exercises, Ronaldo was teaching Junior football skills. He also laid out a strict diet plan for the kid. This meant he wasn't allowed to eat junk food, chocolate, or any form of soda, which is what everyday kids live on. Junior also wasn't allowed to spend hours playing video games. That time was dedicated to training and recovery. However, Ronaldo knew all of this meant nothing without proper football education, so he enrolled the kid in an academy no one had ever heard of. With so much attention on his personal life, Ronaldo knew that too much media attention would be harmful for his son's development. So instead of registering him in the Real Madrid Academy, he sent the boy to the youth team of CF Pozuelo de Alarcón, a Spanish 4th Division side at just 6 years old. However, that didn't go according to plan either, as in his very first game, Junior scored. News spread that Ronaldo's son was in the local academy, and suddenly, fans started coming in large numbers to watch him play. He spent the next 2 years there, scoring a staggering 55 goals and drawing thousands of fans to the club. But after proving that he was ready, Ronaldo decided it was time to promote him into the Real Madrid Academy. The moment Junior stepped onto the pitch at the Real Madrid Academy, he immediately showed he was head and shoulders above everyone else. The hard work and dedication had paid off. This is him mesmerizing his peers with skills too advanced for his age. This is another clip of him in training, showing off his step-over skills. As expected, the stadium was always packed whenever Junior was playing in a match. But after just a year in Real Madrid, his father signed for Juventus. However, before he left, he recreated his father's iconic bicycle kick goal as a parting gift. Cristiano Ronaldo's move to Juventus completely shocked the world. Even the Juventus fans couldn't believe their club had pulled off such a signing. I mean, he was the best player in the world at the time, and yet he came to play for them. But with Junior signing for the Juventus Academy, the fans got 2 superstars for the price of one. In Junior's first training session, he showed all the skills he had learned from his father, CF Pozuelo, and the Real Madrid Academy. He was fast, strong on the ball, and had the dribbling skills reminiscent of his young father. To cap it all off, his decision-making was way too mature for his age. He knew when to take on players, when to pass, and when to shoot. To understand what I mean, take a look at this goal. But what's even more shocking is the uncanny resemblance between his style of play and that of his father. It feels like deja vu. However, when you look closely, you'll see elements of Lionel Messi in him. The close control, body feints, and the use of La Croqueta to get past defenders. That's not entirely absurd, considering he got a kiss from his father's arch-rival.
Nice.
But the crazy part is, Junior hadn't even scratched the surface of his talent. It was after 1 year that the boy truly became a star. We all know how deadly Cristiano Ronaldo's right foot is. It doesn't matter how far away from the goal he is. Once he takes a shot, it goes in 8 out of 10 times. You could argue that such ability requires training, but Ronaldo Jr. at Juventus defied that logic. He started scoring all types of goals, long-range shots, finesse shots, and tap-ins. However, that wasn't his only strength. His father is well known as one of the best free kick takers in the world. But who could have thought Junior would inherit that too? This is him scoring a range of free kicks. He was doing all these at the age of 9. When I was 9, I was getting spanked by my mom for rolling in the mud. In just 3 seasons, Junior has scored 58 goals and provided 17 assists for his teammates. But after 3 years in Turin, his father was on the move again, this time for an emotional return to Manchester United, which spelled an entirely new path for Junior. Cristiano Ronaldo's signing for Manchester United felt like the return of the prodigal son. In his first game back, you could feel the goosebumps from the commentary alone.
In red, restored to this great gallery of the game, a walking work of art. Vintage, beyond valuation, beyond forgery or imitation. 18 years since that trembling teenager of touch and tease first tiptoed onto this storied stage. Now in his immaculate maturity, CR7 reunited.
However, Cristiano wasn't the only Ronaldo who made his debut for Manchester United that day. Junior joined in the famous Manchester United Academy and quickly showed the other kids who's boss. Watch him dance around these kids with stepovers and the famous La Croqueta move. In another game, he embarrassed a kid with a nutmeg. And the famous Ronaldo chop. However, he wasn't just dribbling the other kids. He was scoring bangers too. Just look at this half volley. Of course, he had to hit him with the "See!" However, after becoming the most talked about youngster in the country, the inevitable happened again. His father signed for Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr. Because Ronaldo didn't want to mess with his development, he first enrolled Junior at the FAHD Academy, one of the most prestigious football academies in the world. In his first match there, Junior scored with his weaker foot, just like his father regularly did. However, he didn't stay long there and moved to the Al Nassr under-13 youth team. On his debut, he wasted no time settling down by scoring and providing 2 assists. Since then, he's become one of the best players on the team. But it wasn't until the 2024-2025 season that he finally achieved his breakthrough. He has scored 8 goals in 13 appearances for Al Nassr under-15 team. Such goal-scoring prowess earned him a call-up to the Portugal under-15 national team. Following in his father's footsteps, Junior joined up with the under-15 squad in preparation for the Vlatko Markovic International Tournament. He made his debut by coming on as a substitute in a 4-1 win over Japan. He played 2 more matches before scoring 2 goals in the final, which helped Portugal win the tournament. His performance at the biggest game of his life has started making fans dream that he could still play with his father. But none of this could have been possible without his father's tough approach to his career. When Ronaldo was teaching him the importance of hard work and dedication, Many fans complained about his parenting style. He could have just allowed the boy to enjoy the wealth he had gathered, but he stuck to his style and ensured Junior is who he is today. It hasn't all been a smooth road with Ronaldo, talking about how Junior hates ice baths. But that's the price you pay for success. However, with Junior approaching a pivotal moment in his career, he will need to overcome unique challenges that lie ahead. Being the son of CR7 means he is already a celebrity in his own right. This is him hanging out with iShowSpeed, one of the biggest streamers in the world. This means that his every move will be under scrutiny. If he sneezes wrong, the cameras will capture it. If he's seen smiling with a girl, it will become headline news.
Oh my God! Wow!
Such pressure on young shoulders can be a curse and hinder his development. The fact that he's already 14 means he only has a few years left until he makes his senior debut, which brings us to the question, what does the future hold for him? Making a senior debut at 15 is no longer absurd these days. Lamine Yamal did it, Arsenal's Ethan Nwaberry also did it. I'm not saying he's at their level yet, but a lot can change in 1 year, which brings us to scenario 1. He could significantly improve his skills so that the senior coaches at Al Nassr will begin to take notice of him. I'm sure they would love to be the ones who enabled Ronaldo to play with his son. A second scenario would be a loan move from Al Nassr, preferably a lower league where he will receive ample playing time with minimal pressure. Whatever happens, we as fans are excited to see how Cristiano Jr.'s career pans out. Still, Cristiano Ronaldo might soon be making his senior debut, but he hasn't been able to get his father to buy him a plane or allow him to eat burgers and fries. Click on the next video to find out the 10 things Cristiano Jr. has been forbidden from doing.